We talk about food, we talk about music, with musical dudes. Finger on the pulse, snacky tunes.
From my hands at the speed of light, beam me back to you. Beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, beam me up down. Beam me down, beam me down, beam me down, beam me back downtown. Beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, beam me up, beam me up.
All right. That was just a nice little fade out.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. You're
Really?
listening to Snacky Tunes. We're your host, Finger on the Pulse, and we just realized that it's pretty much like our 1-year anniversary,
Yeah.
give or take.
I doff my cap to you.
Yeah, I doff my. I mean, in all ways that like.
Can I take it back? I doff my cans.
Oh, is that a headphone joke?
Yes, it's a headphone joke.
Okay. In all ways that men most stereotypically remember their anniversary were like either like a week off or right on time, one way or the other.
Well, it's just tough because I thought we were going to be able to mark it by shows, but this is only show 46, so.
Right.
Well, in celebration of our 1-year anniversary, we decided to pop the top.
We're gonna have an ice cream party.
We're gonna have an ice cream party, and we have Deanna from Milkmade. Welcome.
Thanks.
I wish it was a little bit colder in here because this ice cream is just like.
It's fine. That just means we have to eat it as fast as possible. We have 2 pints here, peanut butter chocolate peanut butter cookie and blackcurrant and ginger snap. I feel like the blackcurrant ginger snap is going to be like the palate cleanser.
Well, you should have started with it then.
Oh, I mean, it was going to clear my palate after an entire
After
pint
everything.
of that.
Of the chocolate.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about Milkmade? You've been around since December, right? And how did you get started?
Last summer, I decided I wanted to make ice cream on my own instead of buying it all the time. I was spending a lot of money going down to the bodega every night and getting a pint. I bought an ice cream maker, started making fun flavors, and for myself and my friends, people really liked it, and it just kind of spread from there.
So how did you take it from making ice cream for you and your friends to a business which now what services 150 people and is a waiting list a mile long?
Well, yeah, I just bought this ice cream maker, started making ice cream and giving it to friends, and people started talking about it. We served it at some parties. In fact, one of the parties was written up in New York Magazine, and they mentioned us.
Awesome.
So at the time, we really didn't have anything set. We didn't have a business. It was just kind of an idea. Oh, we could make ice cream and deliver it to our friends. And someone picked that up, wanted to write about us, so we scrambled to get this business together, got a website up, said if people are interested in being a member, a Milkmade member, sign up. And within a week, we had like 700 people sign up.
It's really
New York.
New York. I was gonna say it's.
So
it's,
basically, New York, yeah.
it really is.
By the way, when you say we,
Oh, yeah.
shout out. Radio
Michelle
shout-
Chuang.
Heyo,
Hallelujah.
the show we're coming to you live from Snacky Tunes. Wow.
It really is amazing with the rise of food and gourmet and trends and people having the bragging rights to be like, I have this in my freezer, I have this in my fridge, and things like that.
No one else can get
and
it.
no one else can get it. It's amazing to see a business. I mean, you happened overnight.
Yeah, we did.
And it's great. So every month you get a choice of 2 flavors. Can you talk about how you develop your ideas for flavors?
Yeah, so it's all locally sourced ingredients and seasonal. So whatever I see at the farmer's market, and I think that could be ice cream, we'll make. Anything that I'm eating, and I think, could this be ice cream? Like salad or pizza? I haven't done those
Is there
yet,
anything
but-
here that you see? We have like an artichoke, mushroom, pizza, workman slice, margarita.
I know a company that made a mushroom ice cream. We haven't delved there yet. But
You know, I've every time you see an Iron Chef and someone makes like a fish ice cream, I won't say where, but I had it once, and it was just like, there are some things that just don't need to be in ice cream.
I'm going to agree with that, but we do like to experiment, so maybe fish one day.
So what are some of your favorite flavors that you've come up with?
My favorite was the salted caramel flavor that we did.
Oh, that sounds
man.
delicious. Did
It
you make your own
was really
caramel?
good. Yeah, it was really, really good. I think that was our best flavor, and that was in February, which coincided with our other best flavor, which was red velvet cake.
With chunks of cake?
With chunks of cake. It was a cream cheese, or like a cheesecake ice cream with red velvet cake chunks.
What?
Yeah.
So when you have like when you have a flavor like that, do people like ask you to repeat it?
Well, we got a lot of requests for more pints that month, which isn't, we typically just do 1 pint a month. But because I'm doing this, we're doing this ourselves,
Yeah.
we don't really have rules, we brought people more pints. So.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, so we're going to take a break. We're going to come right back, and we're going to talk to you more about that, about subscribing, what you listen to get inspired, all things
Cool.
like that. And maybe we'll delve into the flavors that didn't quite work as well.
All right.
Okay.
You're listening to Snacky Tunes. In case we didn't mention, the opening track was Midnight Magic, Jacques Renault remix, which is 2 weeks in a row you've heard that, because we love that song so much. He just came in here with the DEF CON alarm. We're going to eat some ice cream and pizza now. We're going to talk to him a little bit later in the show and get a set from him. But right now we're gonna have Terry drop us a tune on Snacky Tunes. He wants me to keep talking, so I'm gonna keep talking. By the way, big shout out to Fairway Markets, who is our sponsor today. They're great. We love them. We appreciate their support. And if you get the chance to get a car and get out there, go fill up on their groceries. Big shout out to Roberta's. I'm digging into a workman's slice, which I've never had before, and I don't know why. And Jack Inslee and Rec Tech for making us sound good. Terry, take it away.
Never make you lose your mind. Just don't wanna be lonely. Yeah. I just wanna be lonely. I just wanna feel real by myself. No more wasting time trying to please the mind of somebody else, somebody else. Please just let me be lonely. I just gotta feel real about myself. I'm through wasting time. This time I'll free my mind from somebody else. Wanna be lonely. I just wanna feel real about myself. No more wasting time trying to please the mind of somebody else, somebody else. Please just let me be lonely. I just gotta feel real about myself. I'm through wasting time. This time I'll free my mind from somebody else.
Eating still. There's never enough time in between the first break to successfully cram as much pizza into our collective mouths as possible. But you are listening to Snacky Tunes on Heritage Radio Network. We are today we're talking about ice cream and celebrations.
Yeah, that was just I Just Want to Be Lonely by Disco Darlings Peyton. I love that song.
I know you do.
But we're not lonely today because we are in studio with Milkmade. Diana, are you the Milkmaid? Or is it?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it a shared duty?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Milkmade is a subscription-based ice cream home delivery service. For $50, you can get 3 pints of locally made ice cream. We have had the chocolate peanut butter, and we're going to be getting into the blackcurrant and ginger later, which have been delicious. But you were saying on the break that you've had some flavors that haven't quite worked?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, my first flavor, which is my favorite ice cream flavor, is peanut butter. And I was really excited when I made my first ice cream batch, but it really wasn't very good. And I still haven't been able to get the right peanut butter flavor.
Is it?
Wait, but
are you making
cookies?
Yeah, the cookies are peanut butter, but the ice cream is chocolate. I have to make do.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do peanut
so
butter
we're talking
with chocolate.
about this delicious ice cream as a compromise.
Yes, it is.
It's like a second best.
Yeah.
It's almost could have
If
happened.
that's
One day
if that's
we'll
the
get it.
second best, I can't wait
I
for the
know.
grand prize.
Well, we'll see if I get there.
I'm actually curious. How do you I mean, chocolate is chocolate, but example for the other one. I mean, how do you distill down your flavors, or is there? I mean, I don't want to delve too far into the trade secrets, but
I just make a lot of iterations of it. So I spend about a month. I think of an idea for a flavor, and I'll spend about 2 or 3 weeks making different iterations of a recipe for it until I get it right. So there are always fails, like for every flavor, basically.
Is it like photography? Like you write down every time you write down what goes into it, and you just have lists and lists and lists and lists.
So every pint this one has this much more sugar than the other ones, or this one has this much more chocolate.
Are you your own taste tester, or do you have very lucky friends who get
Very
to come
lucky
in?
friends.
Okay.
My roommate, I have friends that come over. Basically anyone that comes over and I have pints in my freezer, I'll sit them down and say,
Like,
okay.
oh, hey, are you home?
Yeah. It's hot out.
It's hot out.
So, do you have a professional culinary background, or do you just
No.
love to cook?
I don't even love to cook. I used to be a really good baker. I made really good cookies. And no, I just decided I wanted to start making my own ice cream. So I practiced a lot and I got good at it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun.
How long has it been going on? Did I miss that?
Since December. So,
December?
Yeah, the business has been going since December. I started making ice cream about a year ago.
So who are some of the local farmers and people that you work with for your ingredients?
So we use Ronnie Brook's milk and cream, and we use Knollcrest's eggs. And then everything else is just whatever I see at the farmer's market, or the flavors vary. So whatever I can find that's local.
Awesome. What do you do? Do you listen to anything that inspires you? Like, what music do you listen to when you're in the kitchen?
Let's see. In the kitchen, I like to catch up on my podcasts usually. I like to listen to
The Snacky Tunes
NPR.
podcast?
this, of course, all of them.
But NPR?
NPR, yeah. I usually listen to This American Life and catch up on that.
Love that show.
Yeah, it's great. And music-wise, let's see. Lately, I've been listening to a band called Fantagram, and I love the Freelance Whales. I've been listening to them a lot.
Oh,
I know you guys had them
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
Actually, I was in LA on Thursday for work, and I went to go see Tokyo Police Club, and Freelance
yeah,
Whales just
cool.
so happened to be
Opening
up.
for them.
I love those kids. They're so nice.
Yeah.
They deserve everything that's happened to them.
Yeah, they're great. So,
I could see that being really like whimsy. I'm making ice cream. sort of
yeah,
music. Yeah,
let's
you
have
know.
some fun. Let's
Yeah.
watch the ice cream churn.
So, are there any days where you don't want to make ice cream? Are there days where you just
Yeah,
like,
every day. Every day now. So during the week that I'm making the ice cream, I hate ice cream. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to eat it or anything. I don't want to make it. But then after about a week, then I get back into it and I start buying my own, buying ice cream and eating it and whatnot. So,
you don't eat your own leftovers?
oh, I do. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
definitely.
This is
They're all gone by that time.
this is a warning to people who follow their dream that even when you get your dream, you still
hate it.
You hate it.
You hate it.
So just once you get there, it's not all cracked up to be. That's an egg reference because we're a food show.
So you deliver.
Still funny after a year?
So you deliver to Manhattan, right?
Yeah.
To 150 very lucky people. And how long did it take for those spots to fill up once you announced it?
Well, we started with just 50 people in the East Village. So
Okay.
at the time, I didn't know anything. And we thought, oh, we'll make ice cream out of our apartment and then we'll deliver it to people that live near me in the East Village. And it didn't work out. I had to get a commercial kitchen in Queens. But we still kept the initial 50 members in the East Village. So we expanded. That took a couple days once we said, okay, we're opening up membership, sign up now. And then we expanded to the West Village with another 50, and then to basically the top of Central Park, another 50, and have capped it at about 150.
And it's all home
Six.
delivered, right?
Yeah.
So what about us borough dwellers? When do we get the chance to sign up?
So you'll get a chance to sign up actually very soon. We're going to start delivery in Brooklyn in September. And so right now we kind of have halted taking new members to revamp the operations and whatnot to actually get out here. It's a lot more difficult delivering in Brooklyn than in Manhattan, as you can imagine.
So I can see when that goes on the internet to sign up, it's gonna be like trying to get tickets for a sold out show, just like hitting refresh.
One can only hope.
Is there gonna?
Am I wrong to still be shocked that this started in December?
You mean
it's-
in the winter?
In the winter. I mean, this is just.
No, because this is a total I'm at home, what am I gonna do type of project.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have to. People love ice cream, right? You eat ice cream, and if it's there, you'll eat it.
You're not really an ice cream guy.
I
Okay. I
mean, I can.
Just
I
turn
can
over here.
I
Yes.
convinced-
Alright,
Yes, I do enjoy ice cream, even in the winter.
Okay. You don't have to go out and get it
No, I
in the
don't.
winter because we're delivering it.
I'm sorry.
So-
I meant
Can I chime in
the.
for one-
Oh,
one-
yeah.
My first job was scooping ice cream,
Oh yeah.
and I loved ice cream, and I still brought it home every time I worked.
Yeah.
Even
Wait, I
in
want. I need to
December.
clarify.
In December, line out the door.
I meant the timeline.
Oh.
Not that this started in December.
Okay. What do you mean?
I just meant that like this is just it's amazing that it's so built up and you've ramped up and now that you're doing this.
I think you're
Full time.
backpedaling.
I'm,
I really
go back
think.
and listen to the tapes. It was misunderstood.
So, what does the future of Milkmade have? What can we expect for flavors and tastes and things like that?
Well, flavors. A year ago, we made, but didn't give anybody except ourselves, a really great peanut butter jelly flavor.
Wait, I thought you said that the peanut butter.
No, but it was jelly flavored ice cream with peanut butter in it. See again.
Do you make your own
second
peanut
best.
butter and your own jelly?
It's like a peanut butter. No, I do not make my own peanut butter. No, I don't know how to do that. And the jelly, no, we just use Concord grapes when they're in season.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
so
grape
peanut
ice
butter
cream.
jelly ice cream.
So
Say,
like,
oh, grape.
I wish I did.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah. So peanut butter and jelly ice cream coming back. What about that red velvet cake?
well, we vowed to never repeat a flavor, but you never know.
So for your
Rules are made to be broken.
yeah.
Right.
So for your
And that
1 year
rule's-
anniversary.
It's like a 7-month-old. That 7-month-old rule, we've never broken
It was
it.
a 2-month-old rule,
Oh.
and
Will you be making like a birthday cake ice cream for your 1 year anniversary?
oh, that's a good idea.
Trademark.
All right, thank you very much.
If you make it, I'll come pick up the pint. Don't
Okay,
don't even
perfect.
worry about
I don't
it.
need
Don't
to
even worry about
deliver
it.
it out here.
All right, so this is great. So website is
Milkmadeicecream.com.
and Twitter, I imagine.
Milkmade Scream.
Milkmaid Scream.
Wow, that's a horror movie if I ever heard one.
My dad used to call ice cream Scream, so I always refer to it. And I've gotten mixed reviews from that. I quite like it.
I like it. You scream,
It's
I
got-
scream, we all
Yeah.
scream for ice.
That's got a good
Yeah.
story behind it. If anybody tries to question, be like, well, my dad
my dad called it that,
What does your
alright?
dad call ice cream?
And then just waiting to see when we can become members, right?
Well, you are right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And this Sunday you have a big event.
Yeah, Sunday we are there. The New Amsterdam Market is having an ice cream extravaganza, and we are one of the vendors there. So it should
That's
be really fun.
Awesome. Is it a competitive market? Would you say the relations are frigid?
I
between
actually don't
competing?
know. There are a lot of new artisanal ice cream. That was good.
Take a lap. It's probably cooler outside than it is in here. We're gonna have soup in a second if you don't put on some music and eat this
There
ice
are
cream.
a lot of artisanal. I mean,
Yeah, and I don't know them very well, or even at all yet. But after
well, here
this
you go.
weekend, we'll be friends.
all right. So one last question: what would your advice be to anyone who wants to start up their own like artisanal food project? What would you recommend?
Don't just jump into it like we did. I started the business not knowing anything about the regulations or anything like that. There's a lot, and it's really hard to navigate. But if you can do it, it's really fun.
Awesome.
Weird. My advice to people has always been like, just get going and
Just
like
get going.
learn it.
No,
Literal-
this is like figure it out because it's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah. These pints don't come easy, right?
Right.
And also make
Exactly.
sure you have a good product because this is delicious.
All right. Well,
thank
All
It
right,
is
so
really good.
I'm gonna DJ.
We're gonna eat some ice cream.
Dana, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna eat some delicious Roberta's pizza.
And then Jacques, we're gonna talk to you about upcoming projects, parties, DJ a little bit.
Yeah. Sounds
Talk
good.
about the sweat box. Did
Yeah,
you
talk
know that
about
shipping
this.
containers do not breathe? They are not known for ventilation.
That's what this is.
You're listening to it is. You can see over there. You're listening to Snacky Tunes live on the Heritage Radio Network. If you like this and other past jokes, you can catch our podcast go to iTunes and type in Snacky Tunes. You can hear us yucking it up and making terrible puns.
Well, you are. Mine are great.
Oh yeah, yours are grape. Is that what you said?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's on you. It's on you. Pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want, pick and choose where you want to go in life. No one said that the road would be paved all smooth and nice. If you want.
I can see it.
All right. Here we go. Snacky Tunes. Terry D, what did you just play?
That was the last track was the new Panther Hands song "You Should Be Dancing," which I got off of Kiss Brooklyn, which is Preston's blog.
Mr. Craig.
Mr. Craig, You Can't Fake It, Le Principal, who actually is retired from making a disco house and is now doing adulture, deep house stuff.
How do you? I mean, you just retired? Did you make an official statement?
Yeah, well, remember when we were DJing out at Dollar Disco? Anyway, he just mentioned it, but there was an official statement, like last track out. And then
It's okay.
yeah,
We don't need it. All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all of his
Let's just keep
music,
going.
but yeah,
Let's keep
and then
going.
opened up the set with one of my favorites, Live a Bar. It's on you. He's got a lot of really good stuff out. I don't know. He's this new disco guy. Anyway,
I don't know.
all right.
All right.
Very-
Jacques,
Hi.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
First question. Real name? Stage name?
Oh,
Just
let's
kidding.
go straight to it.
No, let's skip that.
No,
We can?
Straight to the jugular. my
Actually,
man.
let's talk about you. Who are you? Tell me about yourself.
This is my coffee, by the way.
That is your coffee. We are slowly decimating the food in front of us.
There's too much.
Terry has disappeared into the back corner with a pint of the ice cream and has a "Leave Me Alone" sign taped to it.
You don't know anything about me.
So Jacques, ever since Terry and I have moved here, we've seen you DJing about, but I feel only recently your paths have crossed, and I think that's only because I recently really got into disco. So,
Okay, cool,
and
yeah.
you've been living in this world. So why don't you tell people who are unfamiliar with who you are a little bit about your history?
So I'm my name's Jacques. I've been here for about 8 years, and I came here by way of I grew up in Washington, D.C. As a violinist and then a trumpet player. The joke is, when I was in the 5th grade, I wanted to play the trumpet. I wanted to stop playing the violin, and my mother said, "No, you can play both." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I can do both." And then so you just kept on adding all the instruments, and then high school came. I was in punk bands and multiple bands. Some worked, some didn't work, but got into recording on my own. Basically found DJing to be a great outlet of doing something on your own, and I did it ever since.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so you've been here 8 years.
Been here 8 years. So I went to college in Chicago, and that's kind of where I learned about. I was actually my first DJ experience was drum and bass.
I feel like that's most people's.
It's punk rock to drum and bass.
Right. We are the punk rock side, not so much drum and bass side, but yes.
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. It just randomly came up. First experience. Anyways, got a job in a record store and doing as a drum and bass buyer, but didn't even like drum and bass, but kind of discovered disco through house and started my collection there.
Amazing. And so you've been here for 8 years, and you've thrown a million parties, DJed a million parties, run around with the DFA crew, throw good stuff. And recently, your latest incarnation is Let's Play House.
Let's Play House, yes.
Which is, for all of you who haven't been,
Phenomenal.
It's fantastic.
Friday
Thanks.
night, if you were lucky enough to be there and sweat it out, it was awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, we're really happy.
It was, you know what I like about your parties? It's a really nice mix of people, and it's not the same look or feel or vibe. Like it's such a like an eclectic mix of people.
Yeah, it's definitely been great to see. I think part of it is doing it with Nick Mercer. It's a definite change. Like
Yeah.
it's not like two DJs doing it together. It's two friends just kind of making something.
Looks like we made it.
And you guys are doing it in like different spaces. It's really rad. You did it in the counting room basement, which is a great basement.
Oh yeah, great place.
That
Love
new-
the counting room.
I didn't even know they had a basement until I went to your party.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we just learned about it a couple weeks ago.
It's a really cool. It makes me like want to dance and chill and hang out.
And get a good cocktail.
Great cocktails.
So there's that, and then there's also which we'll talk about Let's Play House towards the end of the show, so we can tell people to sign up, all that stuff.
Okay.
But I want to talk about your Midnight Magic remix, which has been in heavy rotation. I think I screamed like a high school girl when you played it at Cameo, and then I was like, "Well, I'm in the front row, and you can see me." But it's been one of the remixes that I got this summer that I really, really loved, and then in turn we went to go see Midnight Magic. It's always great when you can like find a remix and be like, oh, this band's playing, and then of course it's Andrew and all the
Yeah.
Jessica Six X Hercule guys, and it's like, so how did that
Great.
all come about?
Well, I've attempted to produce music for years, and a couple years ago, started a project called Runaway with Marcus, and over the years we've been putting out records and have our own record label, whatnot. But I didn't have a full-time job, so I was lucky enough to get back and learn the studio, so I started doing my own mixes and whatnot, and re-edits, and basically met Andrew through Alex Frankel from Holy Ghost. They were all in Automata together, and we just all kind of like, well, why don't you want to do a remix sometimes? Like, well, I usually do it with Marcus, but I got my first attempt, and minute he sent me that song, I like instantly loved the originally already, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is awesome. Like, yeah, and then I was like, I just want to put my turn on it, like.
Wait, did I hear that was your first remix you did on your own?
No. I
was
sorry.
gonna say, I
Kind of
was
did kind of did a little turnaround, kind of like explaining how I end up doing my own remixes. I don't know why I did that, but anyways,
It's really good. I really, when you're sitting down to do a remix, as we've recently learned, it's either I think the two approaches that work best are either a complete reinterpretation, or just finding a great song and adding a little bit of your flavor on it.
Yeah.
And I think you did the latter very well.
Thank you.
It's tough when you get a song like that that's already so amazing.
Yeah.
They're up. They're already there.
Yeah.
That show at Tandem was just
That show at Tandem was awesome. Yeah.
All right, enough jawing about stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get you on the decks.
Oh, okay.
We're all set up for you.
We're all set up.
We're gonna let you saunter over there. We'll do a talk. So we're gonna get a special set from Jacques for the next 15 minutes, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about some more upcoming projects and how to see him DJ. And
I'm gonna eat more ice cream.
I know you're gonna. Is there even any left?
There's a little. I'm scraping it out with a slice of pizza.
So you're listening to Snacky Tunes on heritageradionetwork.com.
Oh, can we self-promote for 1 sec? We're DJing this Thursday as Punches with Flostradamus at Santos.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it
free party.
It's a free party. I'm assuming an open bar of some sort.
Nope.
No?
Nope, just free party.
Free party. Green Shoelaces will be there.
Heineken will be there as well.
Heineken?
Yep.
How is it not an open...
Anyway, that's the sweet sounds of disco. You're listening to Snacky Tunes. All right.
Awesome. Transported.
Where were you transported to?
3 a.m. in a dark place with good times on the mind.
You're listening to Snacky Tunes. We teleport here. Jacques, why don't you tell us who some of those tracks were?
I played, the first tune I played was Session Victim on Retreat Records, a new, something I picked up a couple months ago and just rediscovered it actually yesterday and really liked it.
Very nice.
And I played I think I'll say his name right, Ricio Edit, on Italian guy, and then the classic Chicago tune, which I'll get wrong. I don't remember the name. CT Satin, I think.
That's all good. Amazing. Well, I want to thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
It's very nice where you can, like, I don't know if a lot of other cities, like, discover a remix, meet you for the first time, have you on here, see the band you remix, and this is really, we're talking like a 2-week period.
Yeah, I know,
This
right?
all happened.
It's New York.
It's New York.
Brooklyn.
The same place where you can create a gourmet ice cream company, you can also run into like some of your favorite producers and like.
Full circle. Well done.
Thanks.
Only a year of
only
practice.
a year. Well, you can't call out the practice. It seems less natural when you do that.
Okay.
Go back and listen to the podcast. We've talked about this.
Yeah, all of our episodes from last year are podcast. Snacky Tunes.
What? Anyway, Jacques, where can we see you DJ next?
I'm actually... When am I playing? Not till September 9th.
Oh, where?
I at a secret location.
Oh, great.
Another Let's Play House.
It will be Let's Play House. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
I'm going to travel for a couple weeks.
Oh, awesome. Where are you going?
I'm going to London, Ibiza, Munich, St. Malo, and then back to London.
DJing along the way.
Yep.
Awesome. Have fun in
We usually
Ibiza.
call that touring as opposed to traveling.
Travel.
People vacation, DJs tour.
That's awesome. What are you going to eat when you're on the road?
Eat.
What do you look forward to in these places?
The best part about traveling as a DJ is promoters want to show you a good time, and I get some of the best dinners ever. So I always feel like I'm the luckiest man in the world.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to discuss what you eat when you come back. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks.
Please keep turning out those good remixes.
Will do.
Diana, thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ice cream, which is now sort of a soup, but we will
Still good.
refreeze.
We will get a straw.
Yeah, it's just an awesome looking milkshake now. Awesome.
Thank you, Fairway Markets, Roberta's, Jack Inslee RecTech, and remember we are DJing this Thursday with Flosstradamus at Santos. It's a free party. The flyer will be up on fo2pnyc.com today.
I'm
or
sorry.
tomorrow.
If Heineken's involved, you know there's got to be free beer.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Well, well, you know what?
Hey,
we'll see.
cliffhanger.
We'll see. Yeah, cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
We'll let you know next week.
From the season finale of our first year to next Monday.
Will there be free?
Will there be free beer?
Thanks for listening to Snacky Tunes. Jacques is going to take us out with one more tune, and we'll be back next week.